Hi friends, Carrie from Donna, Texas. I'm starting a new series today, and it is specifically targeted at people, loved ones, caregivers, anyone that is involved with a patient, a loved one, a spouse, a child, whoever it is, in living with and coping with ALS. ALS is also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. It is a horrific disease. There are different forms of Lou Gehrig's disease, and every patient is affected by this disease in their own specific way. So, controlling, understanding, and treating this disease is a challenge. Thank goodness for my spouse who has ALS, and we've only had this diagnosis for less than not even a month yet. The last few weeks have been letting it sink in, understanding it, what we're facing. I don't want to say accepting because I don't know that you can ever accept a disease with this kind of diagnosis, but taking it in and learning about how our life is going to change. And I've had an amazing experience with support already, not only from the clinic that we are at, the remarkable doctor and his staff that is treating my husband, but the ALS community already have truly made this terrible transition and this coming to realization manageable. My husband has been sick for over 5 years, and we have been to doctor after doctor who, in my opinion, have committed malpractice. They completely misdiagnosed him, failed to diagnose him, and that's unacceptable in the greatest country in the world. How does that happen? So I'm angry. I'm really angry, and I feel like as a society we don't make the people in charge accountable for their mistakes. Look at where we are in our country right now, in our government. We're not holding anybody accountable for anything, and people are going to start really suffering in 2 days. And the medical industry, I'm afraid, is in a similar situation. I praise God every day, and I thank Him every day since going to the clinic that we have a diagnosis and that we finally found somebody that could diagnose what was happening with my husband, because knowledge is power, and having that knowledge gives you the power to make the right decisions, know what you have to do, get on the right drugs, get on the right programs. Knowledge is power, and we have been powerless for over 5 years, and that is a horrible, horrible experience because you don't know. Knowing is traumatic. It's a terrible realization that we have found out. But knowing is so much better because now we know. Now we know what we know, and now we can take the necessary steps to get him the very best of everything in all facets of his life. But it is a daunting, scary, uncertain, terrifying spot to be in as a spouse, as a caregiver. Because when you've been in a relationship as long as we have, 35 years, we're one now. And when one part of the one is not working correctly, the other part doesn't work correctly either. And so he has this, but we have this because I'm his caregiver. And it's a really traumatic, emotionally exhausting process. And as a caregiver, you want to make sure at all seconds of the day that everything is good, that everything is working on the right track. That is exhausting too. So my message today is, if you are in this situation and you have ALS, whether you're the patient, the loved ones, the caregiver, whoever's involved in your life, there is help and support and encouragement, and doing it together, talking to people who are in the same situation is such an amazing gift. My challenge is I have to get it. I have to be willing to put it's not selfishness, but my wanting and my desire to handle it on my own aside and ask for the help. It's not my norm. It's not how I normally operate, but I have to learn that because I'm finding out very, very quickly that you can't do this on your own. As a patient or as a family member or as a caregiver, it's impossible to manage this on your own without the help of others. And that's what I want to encourage anyone involved in this battle against this horrific disease to go get the help. Find it, use it, know it, and use it to its fullest potential to help the person with this horrible disease live every moment of their life to the fullest extent of happiness and joy that they possibly can. And I wish all of you God's amazing blessings. We're all in this together. We all need to support and encourage each other and support all of those hardworking men, women, doctors, nurses, researchers that are desperately trying to find a cure for this horrible, horrible disease. We have all got to work together to get to that end goal, because patients with this terrible thing need us all to make that commitment. I'm ready. Are you? Let's work together to make sure that it happens. And God bless you. And know that there is a big support network. If you're like me, you got to learn to ask for the help when you need it. That's my challenge. And I'm also going to be doing these videos because I think it's important to reach out to others who may be feeling the same way, struggling with the same thing, whether it's physical therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy, drugs, appointments, emotions, family dynamics, caregiver support. It's all a vital part of the formula in helping each and every human being with this to live as long as they can, to the fullest that they can, with love and dignity and respect. And I hope you'll join me. So let's connect and let's help each other get through and battle this horrible, horrible disease.